Now our next matchup on the card.
Guys, please give
Texas
it up
legend,
one
Mysterious
more time
Q,
for the new
goes
tag
one-on-one
team champion
with Danny Orion.
Awesome. Now, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a singles match.
Danny Orion, a future #1 contender for the Lone Star Championship. This matchup coming to fruition after the tag team matchup that these two had at Rainbow Road.
Well, yeah, you go back to Rainbow Road, you see the contest that this man and Mysterious Q had against Bang and Matthews.
Introducing first, from HoustonSingles.com, you can't deny Danny Orion.
Danny Orion. You want to talk about miscommunication? Danny Orion and Mysterious Q never tagged together before, but they thought that they had a chance against one of the hottest tag team prospects on the circuit, Bang and Matthews. And they got close, they got really close, but they couldn't quite get the job done. And it was just at the end of that matchup where you do see that miscommunication. And let me tell you, Mysterious Q not too happy. That's his first loss since coming back from that ACL, MCL surgery. A hole stared deep into the eyes of Danny Orion by Mysterious Q after that matchup. These two are not happy with each other, and it's about to explode here at the HPA.
Danny Orion nonchalantly shrugging off the loss with him and Mysterious Q back at Rainbow Road. And Mysterious Q went back to New Texas Pro Management and requested this one-on-one contest. And Dan, when this match was announced, this was surefire going to be a quite possible show stealer match of the year candidate.
And his opponent from Q Orleans, respect the talent, Mysterious Q.
Just stop clapping, Trent.
Mysterious Q showing his appreciation for the fans that have been at his side since day one. A new Texas Pro legend, a Texas pillar in Texas independent wrestling, if you will. Looking to showcase that talent here tonight. But Danny Orion, one of the biggest up-and-coming, high-profile superstars in this state today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen Danny Orion or Mysterious Q in action, you must have been sleeping under a rock, because these two powerhouse competitors are looking to blow the roof off here of Houston Premier Arena. As you mentioned, Dan, this only being the 5th match back now for Mysterious Q off that serious knee injury. You gotta believe that that still is in the back of his mind and could be a target right there for Danny Orion.
Well, I mean, you want to talk about tests. Danny Orion, one of the biggest high flyers here in New Texas Pro. Certainly gonna test out that knee. Oh, he tried right there.
Q pumping on the brakes, caught him, lifting him straight up from the mat onto his shoulders, my goodness. Oh, and that standoff between these two powerhouse competitors. The strength and size is undeniable of Q, but don't mistake the high-flying ability of Danny Orion. Speed kills, and Danny Orion is full of it.
Whoa!
Whoa! Insult right there to the face. Q not wasting any time to try and take the punishment. Danny Orion springboarding, leaping out of the way, off the ropes. Big time drop kick, but Q didn't budge. Look at that. Danny Orion now realizing the mistake of his cockiness. Oh, kicking right at that damaged knee. That surgically repaired knee of Mysterious Q, taking him off his feet. And only getting a 1 count, and there you see Q real quickly favoring that knee after being kicked in it. Danny Orion targeting it, as I mentioned. And Danny Orion's game plan here tonight, very wisely, to try and keep the bigger, stronger Q off of his feet.
Well, normally, Mysterious Q has a size and, quite honestly, a speed advantage against a lot of his opponents. But Danny Orion is on a totally different level right now. I'm not sure if Q is going to be able to keep up with the speed of Orion. Q's best asset here tonight is his size and strength. But with how crafty and speedy Orion is,
oh, there you see the speed.
Q's going to have to
missing.
catch him.
Oh my, look at the height. Falling face first, and a big chop from those baseball mitt-like hands of Mysterious Q. And Danny Orion is nearly turned inside out.
Trust me, you do not want to be on the other side of a Mysterious Q chop. I know from experience.
No, that you do. But right now, Danny Orion definitely feeling that experience as well.
I don't know if you can see it in the front row. There's a pray for Danny sign.
Oh, look at that Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Danny Orion in a lot of pain right now, as Q going right back on the attack, brings Orion into the corner, lining him up for another big chop, nearly sends Orion off his feet.
You know, for a guy who just had surgery, if you've ever had any sort of injury or surgery and you come back and someone starts targeting where you had that surgery, I mean, granted, it's great strategy, but it's quite insulting.
And that's exactly what Q is probably taking it as, is he's taken out a lot of punishment on Orion so far.
And Danny Orion, so far, New Texas Pro, he's been an honorable man, an honorable wrestler. But going after that knee surely ticked off Q, and you do not want a ticked off Mysterious Q.
Oh, right now it looks like that's the case. And now the former New Texas Pro champion coming in hot, but got a kick from a former New Texas Pro Tag Team champion, as Orion now springboarding off the middle rope and got caught. Q spinning him around, has him on his shoulders, bringing him in hot, face first into the top turnbuckle pad. Q off the ropes with a boot to the face. Q once more, big high elbow drop connecting, a flurry of offense from Q.
Classic Mysterious Q here at the HPA, and this crowd is absolutely loving it. They know what is in store for Danny Orion right now, as we have a cover, just a 2 count. Danny Orion in a world of hurt after that offensive flurry from Mysterious Q. But you know, Danny Orion, he really wants to prove himself. He's going up against one of the pillars of Texas. When you get a dub against Mysterious Q, that puts you on a whole different bracket, a whole different level.
Well, what would that do for Danny Orion to get a win over Mysterious Q, with Max Heights waiting in the shadows with that New Texas Pro Lone Star Championship?
Well, I'm sure Max is watching this matchup intently. Hold on, we got a cover. Max Heights surely watching this matchup intently, because he knows down the road Danny Orion is lying in wait trying to get that championship.
Well,
he might be stealing some strategy from Q tonight.
That's what I was about to say.
Quite frankly, is very smart for any wrestler to do.
Very good point. Everything that Max Heights could be seeing Q do here tonight to Orion could be very much scouted straight to the playbook, as you see Q stalling on this vertical suplex as the blood is rushing down the head of Danny Orion.
Q could stay here all day.
Over 10 seconds as the crowd counts along.
Ref, get in there.
And now past 30 seconds, fans. My goodness, Q, the strength of Mysterious Q holding this man up in a vertical suplex position.
Danny
Now at 50, my goodness. Oh my. For one solid minute upside down went Danny Orion. And Danny Orion has to be seeing all the stars right now as Q goes for a cover. Only a 2 count for Q.
Danny Orion has got to get out of it. Danny Orion's got to compose himself. Have you ever been upside down for a minute? Have you ever been on an inversion table, Trent? No?
Yes, actually, yes.
I don't have back problems because I hang myself upside down for a minute, but you know what? It makes you dizzy, it gets you lightheaded, and to be in a wrestling match with all the adrenaline going, all the sweat pouring off your body after being upside down for that long, that's definitely going to put you at a huge disadvantage. And now a huge abdominal stretch by Mysterious Q. Danny Orion has got to get himself back into this matchup. He's got to find his way to a rope.
In a bad position is Danny Orion. Well, Danny Orion says he can't be denied, but right now Q doing a very fair job of that thus far, keeping Orion at his will.
You know, Danny does know how to play dirty. You know, I've seen Danny Orion in positions where it's a must-win situation, and he's willing to pull out all the stops.
Well, flipping out of that hip toss as Orion landing on his feet with a super kick now, trying to lift up Q onto his shoulders. My goodness, got sent into the corner with yet another chop by the savvy veteran, Mysterious Q.
You could do all the flips, you could do all the gymnastics, but when you get a Mysterious Q chop to the chest, it's donezo. It's over. You're grounded for a good long while.
And now Q going down to the outside, getting a sign from a fan here. Apparently it was a Danny Orion fan sign. And just tossing it in the face of his opponent now. Q going back into the ring.
Q has got to start thinking about how he's going to put Danny Orion away, how he's going to end this match. Q in total control right now.
Oh, Danny Orion just laying down. Q going for yet another fan sign here. Well, Q definitely having some fun with the fans here in HPA tonight.
You know, with Mysterious Q, it's personal. He didn't want to take that loss in Buddha. You know, he wanted to go on a full-blown win streak coming off of that surgery because you know he's eyeing up the new Texas Pro World Championship.
That he is, and Danny Orion eyeing up the head right there, the Tornado DDT. Connecting desperation-like maneuver from Orion at this point.
So far, the only wrench in the plans of Mysterious Q with this comeback is the ineptitude of Danny Orion.
Well, this crowd getting behind Q. And now both men standing up on their feet. Danny Orion giving some forearm shots to Q. Q missing on his right now. Orion has Q up on his shoulders. My goodness. Off the ropes, head first on the turnbuckle. Kick to the head from Orion. And now a German suplex bridge cover. Oh, a kick out, only a 2. My goodness. Danny Orion putting together a flurry of offense, nearly coming away with a victory right there.
Danny Orion is fired up right now. This is the opening that he needed the entire match. He has Q down. Q is on his knees right now, spending too much time taunting. Danny, you got to kick his head off. You got to go for the win.
Danny Orion off the ropes. Handspring. Oh, got caught by Q, spinning him around. Oh, flurry of spins. Very fast. The F16 cover. And Mysterious Q continues the singles win streak.
Here is your winner, Mysterious Q.
Mysterious Q getting that win and continuing the singles match win streak here at Friday, Contenders Friday. Danny Orion putting up quite a fight against Mysterious Q here tonight, but the fans getting what they wanted to see. Their guy getting the dub here tonight.
And you know who's smiling right now? Max Heights. Max Heights now knows that there's a chink in the armor of Danny Orion. He knows that he can be beat. And he's going to beat him down some more.
Well, Q probably not done. Or giving a pat, even maybe a show of respect as the fist comes out straight. And a great match by the two competitors and respect being shown. Fantastic matchup from these two great competitors here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.